Hey guys, so what we're doing today is we're going to look at the steps to simplifying radicals with a coefficient. Yesterday we had no coefficient. Today we're going to have a coefficient. A coefficient is just a number outside the radical. So we're just going to use these steps in solving. Same thing as yesterday, just one step further. Step, we want to remember to draw those two radical symbols to help us not forget that we need to simplify them. The next thing is you're going to find the perfect square that goes into 72, and you're going to divide backwards till you get there. So we start with 64, and we're going to go up the ladder. 64 doesn't go into 72. Then we try 49, which that doesn't, but 36 does. So once we figured that out, 72 divided by 36 is 2. So the perfect square goes in the first radical, and we circle it so we remember what we need to do. We have to actually find the square root of it. And then the whole number 2, you're going to put in the right. Now, next step is you have to remember to bring that 5 down. If you don't, you're going to mess up the whole problem. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to plug in radical 36 into our calculator to remove the radical sign, and we get 6. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring down the radical 2, bring down the whole number, the coefficient of 5, and what we're going to do lastly is multiply that with the 6. And our final answer will be 30 radical 2. So that's all we're doing today is we're just taking one step further. So what I'm going to ask you to do right now is we're going to work on these two together, okay, and follow along as we go. So first things first, we're going to turn to page 24. Pause the video if you need time. So when we divide backwards from 63, we find that 9 is the perfect square that goes into 63, which is 9 times 7. 9 times 7 is 63. And we bring the 3 down. Okay? Now we circle the perfect square. So we remember to plug that in our calculator. So we're going to plug in second x squared 9, and that enter, that turns to a 3. Now we bring the radical 7 down, and we bring that 3 down. And our last step is to remember to multiply those. 3 times 3 is 9, radical 7. And that's how you simplify it. Again, you could check it in your calculator by plugging those in to see if they come out to the same decimal. Now on to number 2. Number 2, the perfect square that goes into 18 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Again, you would divide backwards from your perfect square list. Bring the 2 down. Circle the 9 because the 9 is the number that's going to change. The 9 in your calculator, second x squared, 9 changes to 3. We're going to bring the 2 down, and we're going to bring the radical 2 down. Now the last step is just to multiply those, and we get 6 radical 2. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do right now, pause the video and make sure you get all these notes down. If you didn't, make sure you copy them. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next page. We're going to work on the problems at the bottom. Right there. So now in the packet, we're going to do that on your own. And then I will, when you're done, you're going to look at the answer key on the Google Classroom. Okay? If you have any questions, don't forget to message me. Bye, guys.